What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Evan Gun Stuff. Today we have the Geissele Super Duty 14.5 review. I'm really excited about this gun. I've been running it for a while. It's treated me really well. I appreciate all the support on the last video. You guys absolutely killed it on the Staccato CS review. 1,000 views is something that we didn't think we'd see for quite a while, but I sure do appreciate it. So without further ado, guys, we're gonna get right into this one. Alright guys, so like I mentioned, this is my Geissele Super Duty 14.5. I've been running it for a little while. It's got the B5 stock, the Aimpoint T2 on a Unity riser. I've been liking risers a lot. I've never had an Aimpoint T2, so I figured I'd try it on this rifle just to keep it light. This gun also has the rail scale anchor, also a mod light with a mod button up front. This is an MKM machining grip. I love that grip angle and the texture. And this gun does come with Geissele's SSAE trigger as well as their airborne charging handle. So we are running the Silencer Co. Omega 36M with the ASR brake. This is not really my preferred suppressor setup. If it was up to me, I'd have a dedicated 5.56 can, but this is my only and my first suppressor. So we will look to upgrade that in the future, but that is what I'm running right now. The Omega 36M has been great. I like it a lot. This gun, it's a little bit front heavy just because of the light and how heavy the can is, but the gun still drives amazingly, and I like the way that it feels in the hand when I'm manipulating it a lot. So a lot of people are going to be wondering why I chose 14.5 as my rifle length for my duty rifle, and the reason for that is just because I've been running the Mark 18 10.3. We can pop up a picture of that on the screen, but I was just kind of getting tired of the whole short life. You know, your barrel stops about right here, so you're really C-clamping far back, and I have really long arms. So whenever I was picking out the 14.5, I noticed that like prime grip right there on the front quarter is great. I found that it's also cool that you don't have to register it as an SBR to put a stock on it, because you can pin and weld your muzzle device. So that being said, that's kind of the reason why I chose 14.5, and I've been liking it a lot. A lot of people are going to talk about ballistics and stuff. That's not really something that I do a lot of research into. Of course, a 14.5 is going to have a little bit better ballistics than say a 10.3 or an 8.5 or whatever you guys are running out there, but for me, this is what I chose for my new duty rifle. And I do want to go over that. Whenever I say duty rifle, especially in a civilian aspect, I just want to get it out of the way. I am not LEO, I'm not military. So when I say duty rifle, what I'm really referring to is just a gun that you grab in a bad situation or if shit hits the fan. This is the rifle that I want to run, and this is the gun that I'm going to be training with the hardest and getting used to. So yeah, don't be confused when I say duty rifle. I don't go on duty as a police officer or military or anything like that. I am strictly just a civilian that enjoys shooting guns and likes different setups. So keep that in mind as we're going throughout this video. So we are planning to take this gun to the gun range this morning and shoot it a little bit so you guys can get a taste of how this thing runs and what it looks like in action. So without further ado, guys, we're going to cut right to some of that footage. Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that range footage. We had a good time shooting this thing. It shoots amazing, like we're going to talk about. But now it's time to go over some of the specs of this rifle. This rifle is going to come with a hammer forged chrome lined barrel. If you remember the Knights Armament video, you might remember us going over chrome lining and going over cold hammer forging. Same kind of manufacturing that goes into this barrel. This gun does come with the Geissele SSAE 2-stage trigger. So an upgraded trigger right from the factory. This trigger's great. It is a 2-stage, so it does have some take up, then a wall, then a brake. So the next thing we're going to talk about, you guys, is the reliability enhanced bolt carrier group from Geissele. They claim a lot behind this bolt carrier group, and so far it's been 100% reliable for me. I only shoot decent ammunition anyways, so that's not a whole lot to be said, because I've never really tried like steel case or like cheaper ammo. But from what I've seen, the Geissele bolt carrier group shoots great. They claim that it's forged, which is different because a lot of these nowadays are milled from a piece of bar stock. So they're saying that a forged bolt's just going to be stronger and last a longer time. But I have not had a single issue out of it, so nothing bad to be said there. The buffer tube kit is going to come with Geissele's Super 42 buffer tube kit. If you've seen the double wrapped wire and their kit that they sell in the stores, that's what's going to come in this rifle from the factory. So another cool thing that this gun's going to come with is the MrMagFull 13.5 super modular rail from Geissele. I think that it's one of the best rails on the market. If you're looking for an aftermarket M-LOK rail for your rifle, I think that's definitely the way you should go. The lockup and the build quality and the way that it's able to hold zeros and just it's a great rail. That's all I got to say, really. I mean, the MrMagFull rail is definitely one of my favorites, and the fact that this gun comes with it right out of the box, it's just got all the parts that I need. It works for me. So the last thing that's going to come factory upgraded on this rifle is the Geissele airborne charging handle. It's just going to be wider than mil-spec, have a little bit more room to grab onto. One thing that I want to drive home with this gun is that it is all mil-spec parts. If you remember the Knights Armament video, there was so many proprietary parts, and there's goods and bads to that. Personally, I like having a mil-spec AR, just because if anything were to happen, I could always come down to my local gun shop like here and pick up a new part. Also, yeah, just availability. Like, these guns are so well known that your average YouTube gunsmith can probably put together and disassemble one of these ARs pretty easily. I don't expect anything to go wrong on this gun, but it does feel good having that peace of mind knowing that if something did go wrong, my local gun shop's got everything I need to fix it. Alright guys, for this next portion of the video, I wanted to have Connor, my main man and my gunsmith, come give you all the 30-second rundown on the Geissele Super Duty and give some of his thoughts.
What's up, dude? I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. So this thing is super solid. Obviously, it's all Geissele parts, so you know you're getting what you pay for. This is really, it's quality shit. Super lightweight, super durable. Really good barrels out of these guys. All in all, the gun feels really great. Even for a 5.56, it's got a very predictable recoil pattern. And with the can and all the stuff on it, it's still super lightweight. So I mean, if y'all are really looking for a somewhat budget-friendly duty, one gun to do everything type of setup, I think this is it, man. You made a good choice on this one.
I appreciate it, man. I'm loving it so far. Thank you for coming on.
For sure.
Alright guys, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. We definitely enjoyed filming it. I love this gun, man. I have an SBR Mark 18, which I showed y'all earlier. But this thing, so far as the duty setup goes, it's just been fantastic, man. For a guy that's got long arms like me, pointing this thing is just fantastic. I have a lot of great things to say about this gun for sure. I could ramble on about it all day. With all that being said though, we are super excited for the future. I have a Staccato P that finally just came in, so we're working on getting some rounds through that guy, and I will be following up with a review on that gun. Let's see what else we got. We are doing the training class next month still. We're thinking about some other reviews coming up. If there's anything kind of content y'all want to see some more range drills, y'all want to see different guns being reviewed, whatever we can do to help y'all out, man, just let me know what y'all are thinking. Thank y'all so much for watching. With all that being said, y'all have a great day. Peace.